Hello Reformers and welcome back to Viking Conquest. Now, when we left off, we were currently in England just running around trying to get some wool and, well, actually no, when we left off we were all the way over in, I think it was Denmark? Is it Denmark? Well, we were near Reba at least, and I was trying to get some lumber, and I've actually managed to get the timber I require. I also picked up 3 tools, and I also sold a little bit more as well. And I've also acquired, as you can see here, some wool too. So what I'm going to be doing is attempting to find some wool in Ireland. I've just landed here, so hopefully there's going to be something pretty nice. It was pretty expensive to come here because I actually decided to come with some veteran... Why do I have farmers? I thought I put those farmers in the garrison. Okay, my bad. Anyway, yeah, I decided to come here with some units just to prevent the lowest tier of bandit trying to take advantage of the situation, and who knows, maybe we'll come across a bunch of units that could give us a decent renown reward. Aha, hello there. Yes, this is what I mean you, bandit leader. Let's do it. Start battle holding position, and the memorized, yes, the memorized positions, that's what I like to see. Alright, let's tell everyone to follow me, and we're gonna go forward as much as we can. Bear in mind, however, right now, basically, it doesn't matter about the formations, because the formations right here are, well, not really necessary, because I don't actually have that many skirmishers. However, if I still had all those peasant women and farmers and everything, then obviously that would be a little bit different. But the cool thing about fighting this particular band is that they have 6 prisoners, which I can rescue. So hopefully, we'll be able to expand our ranks. The problem with that, though, is that it's then going to be even more expensive to get back from Ireland. So let's see if we can make that happen. Now, these guys, as we've seen in the past, are actually not that difficult to kill. They're actually pretty easy in comparison to the... what is it now? The Danish elite Vikings and the Fyhrr warriors and things like that that we could fight in England. So that's actually not too bad. I think it's pretty nice. Also, this is going to give us a decent amount of experience for our spearmen, I suppose. Obviously, our veterans, I don't know whether they level up. Do the veterans level up? I haven't even checked that. Doesn't seem like it. No, it doesn't seem like it. The veterans just level up into nothing, and the spearmen level up into veterans. Of course, we have some more young warriors here, and we're able to take these guys prisoner, so everything seems to be going quite well, with the exception of me not having enough tools. So hopefully I'll be able to find those. Ooh, these are horsemen. That might be really fun to fight. Shall we fight some horsemen? We have never fought horsemen before, so let's try and do that. Oh yeah, also, it would probably be a good idea for me to buy a couple of cheap horses. Now, the only reason why I haven't bought a horse so far is pretty obvious. I mean, if you know the game at all, you know, Viking Conquest, then you'll know that the horses in Viking Conquest are extremely expensive, and as you can blatantly see from the past couple of episodes, it's not really been very possible for me to spend that much money on horses, instead of spending it on improving our refuge and recruiting units and, you know, all that sort of thing. Basically just investing to invest to invest to invest. And yes, while the horse might actually make a bit of a difference, and I mean I'm talking about horses in my inventory right here, not about equipping one, because equipping one, yeah, that's okay, you know, I don't really mind whether I equip one or not, but again, it's about 9,000 to purchase a pony, and I'm not a big fan of just getting a horse that is probably gonna get knocked unconscious pretty well, not knocked unconscious, but you know what I mean, lamed basically, you know, crippled, that kind of thing. I don't really want to spend almost 10,000 to do that. What I would prefer is maybe spending a little bit less, maybe about 3,000, 4,000 or something like that, and being able to get a couple of horses for my inventory, and it doesn't really matter what kind of stats those horses have. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Obviously, right... What is that? Do you see? Don't disappear, body. Don't disappear, corpse of whoever that is. That is absolutely hilarious. I was like, oh, exorcism. Look at his face. Yeah, I'm just gonna... There we go. There's his face. Wow, he's just like, oh, I'm just hanging around. Yeah, I don't even know what happened there. I guess he just died very quickly when he was on a mount. That is hilarious. Anyway, the point is, if I'm unable to find a horse from this battle, which is actually quite likely, I think we might be able to get a pretty nice horse from this, then I will be purchasing as many horses as I can, up to 6, of course. I do know about these mechanics, by the way. It's not like I don't, it's just that I'm choosing priorities, you know? I'm prioritizing a couple of things over that, which is a minor upgrade in my opinion. Like, yes, okay, you know, if I have a bunch of horses in my inventory, I'm going to be moving around a lot faster on the world map. And that in turn is of course going to help us out quite a bit. But then you've got to think to yourself, well, do I have enough money? Do I have enough money to deal with all of that? Well, obviously I have enough money right now, but bear in mind that I did want to purchase yet another enterprise. And it's all about investing, you know, that's what I was talking about before, you know, investing every single bit of money that you can in getting even more money so that you can have a stable income and just trying your very best just to get around. Now, here's a stubborn pony. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the kind of thing that is nice. So I'm going to be using this because it's got a decent amount of HP, decent amount of speed, and I can ride it. So I don't mind that. I'm perfectly happy riding that. It's not as though I'm adverse to using a horse. It's just literally the fact that I didn't want to spend 9,000 on it. That's literally all that it was. Anyway, there you go. So that's nice. We've done a pretty decent job there. What I'd like to do is... Oh, look at that. We have a horse now on the world map. That's pretty nice. Ooh, yeah. Give me that wool. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we have to be a little bit careful here about, well, getting too much loot. I don't know whether there's even a thing about having too much loot. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let's attack the bandits. Ah, this is cool. Okay, this seems to be an action-packed episode so far. I wasn't expecting it to be so action-packed, but, well, I thought, considering we're in Ireland, we might as well make a bit of an effort to deal some damage to the nearby bandits, because I know that the bandits are actually not that good here. You know, they're pretty decent, and they can deal some damage while in greater numbers, but as you can see, our pony is helping us out quite a bit. And yeah, I mean, that's obvious, right? You know, it's obvious that a horse is going to, you know, help you quite a bit in the long run, but again, the cost was the main reason. Anyway, I'm going to stop going on about that now, because I've prattled on about it for a couple of minutes at least. And now we have level 9, yes. Very nice, that is very, very good. Alright, so I'm going to just continue slaughtering. Yes, I don't want to get my horse killed, by the way, so I'm going to just try to stay a little bit back. So I'm just going to do hit and run attacks for the most part. So yeah, there you go. And it was actually just kind of circumstantial that we were able to even get this horse to begin with, so that's pretty nice. Anyway, we are going to just refuse. I don't know why I refused that, actually. There's really no point in me refusing that, because I'm not going to be recruiting any people from here. I guess it's just habit. That was habit, never mind. Oh well. Okay, so I think it would be a good idea for us to go to Kruargen over there. I think Kruargen would be a pretty decent place to go to search for a ransom broker. Did not check A-Leech, but we've already been around that area, and I didn't really want to return where we know there are no bandits. So hopefully we'll be able to go here and not get absolutely murdered by some massive party. There we go. Alright. Let's have a look here. Traveler... and a skirmisher, and that's literally it. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well, at least we can sell here. That's the main thing. We can actually sell here, and that's going to mean that we'll, you know, gain a pretty decent amount of money. So, hopefully, we'll be able to do that. Ooh, mead might actually be really good for me to buy here. So I'm just going to sell everything that I can. And I'm not going to sell this helm, because that helm might actually be really good for someone. I don't actually know who. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 7? Why do I have 7 pieces of timber? That's very strange. I'm still looking for the tools, but I apparently have 7 pieces of timber. I must have purchased way too many at the lumberyard. I guess it's just because I didn't see it all the way down there in the inventory, and I just saw this one, so I just... Okay, well, never mind. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so let's assess the local prices, see if we can buy something here. Buying mead and selling it at Edinburgh would get a decent profit, but nothing that I'm really willing to write home about, so I'm not gonna not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go over to the villages and see if I can get some more wool. There's timber. It's mocking me now, isn't it? It's absolutely mocking me. And it's also mocking me about the ransom broker because I have an absolutely full prisoner hold at the moment. And obviously, I would very much like to find a ransom broker, or maybe some young warriors. You know, if there's some young warriors in the area, then that would obviously make a difference. Let's continue searching for the, well, for the wool, of course. And, oh yeah, I should also mention that the reason why I'm actually feeding the dog, or in other words, Scooby, is because he gains certain stats, as far as I'm aware. He gains certain stats from various pieces of meat. So if you feed him pork, or if you feed him, you know, whatever, beef, then he can gain certain stats from that. And that's pretty cool in my opinion. So that's the reason why I was doing that. You don't need, you know, it's not necessary to feed him, but I think it's actually kind of cool to do that because it does add a little bit to the immersion factor. Because if you have a dog, then obviously you're going to feed it, right? Yeah, so, you know, it adds a little bit to the immersion factor, and also it does have a gameplay benefit as well by giving a couple of extra stats. As far as I'm aware, at least. I mean, I'm only recanting what has been told to me. Anyway, that will be nice. Oh, look at that. We got some pretty decent wool gain right there. Oh, there we are. We're right next to a town. That's great. So let's go into the mead hall real quick and see. Yeah, there's always a traveler here. Yeah. Oh, yes. By the way, I do know, or I have heard, shall we say, that the Finn Archer is an extremely good archer. Unfortunately, I will not be able to recruit it because it is a pagan unit, and that is going to make things a little bit difficult for us. I'm actually thinking... Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, I was actually hoping that I might be able to ask the Traveller for a ransom broker, but... Oh no. A quarrel between the lords. Oh, okay, yeah... That doesn't really help me at all, does it? Right. I guess I'll just... Never mind. I'm not going to do any of that. Thank you very much. I actually wanted to cancel it from the first menu because I didn't know what it was, but I thought that was quite interesting. Alright, well, at least we're running a... Oh my! Wow, veteran renegades. This might actually be an extremely fun fight. Shall we try it out? I don't know, I mean I have farmers, and I have... Oh no, but I have so many prisoners, I really don't want to fight these guys without being able to take prisoners. So I'm going to try, if I can, to sell here. And, yes, okay, hopefully they're not going to get killed by some other vassal. Don't go close to that vassal over there. Yes, there we go, they're turning away now, that's good. Alright, so this is a ransom broker. Yes, I knew it, I could tell. Because he always stands in the same place. Alright, so there's 917. That actually wasn't even that much. I probably shouldn't have put in so much effort to do that, but, well, you know me, I like to be helpful. So, yeah, I guess that's the reason. Anyway, let's go over here and tackle these veteran renegades. That looks like a really fun idea to me. Let's do it. Okay, so, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting because, well, they actually outnumber us. That is unusual. We haven't been outnumbered for a very, very long period of time. So this is going to be interesting. Right, so bear in mind that because I'm on a horse, my stamina meter does not go down. Or at least I think that is the case. So hopefully I'll be able to... Hopefully, shall we say, sway the battle in our favor. If we don't, or if I'm unable to, then obviously that's going to be a bit of a shame, but I'm trying my best. I'm going to try my best. Obviously, we do have a bunch of veterans and spearmen, and I think, realistically, we should have the advantage. I'm going to try and just stick around here and see what we can do. What is actually going on here? Who's that? Oh, they're all skirmishers? Really? Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so... We're going to tell everyone to charge in here because all these guys have thrown weapons. So we're hopefully going to do a pretty decent job of things. Hopefully I can... Oh, this is maybe not going to be very good. I have a bad feeling that my horse is going to die, actually. I have a really bad feeling about that. I really do not want to lose my horse. I did get it for free, but I didn't really want to, you know, get it crippled in the second battle that it's ever been in. I think that would be pretty bad. So I'm just going to try and do some hit-and-run tactics here. Just going to weaken people up a little. And then hopefully from there we'll be able to achieve victory. Ooh, wow, that was an extremely big amount of damage right there. Okay, so it seems like we're actually fine. I'm very surprised. Oh, Scooby's doing a good job. I wonder whether Scooby's actually doing any damage. Because I've never actually seen whether the dog is capable of dealing significant damage or whether it's just kind of a gimmick. You know, I don't really want it to be a gimmick because I'd really very much like it if the dog was able to deal significant damage. But yeah, obviously I haven't seen its stats, so I will not be able to see how powerful Scooby is without his snacks. You know, Scooby snacks, because he's very powerful with those, that's for sure. He's able to chase after all the ghosts. Oh, look, he's chasing. He's chasing after this guy. Unfortunately, the dog seems to have the same kind of mechanics as a horse, so it is unlikely that we will see it get too many kills. But it's kind of cool anyway, just to have that small companion addition. Anyway, there you are. 13 renown, which is pretty fantastic. That's one of the highest renown values we've ever gotten, and 18 morale for us. And we only lost 4. Which is fantastic. You've seen my difficulty settings. My damage modifiers for friends are on absolutely normal. For me, it's on easy. It's on half damage, because I explained that in the first ever episode, I believe. So, yeah, that's nice. Look at that. That's really cool. Obviously, these guys were pretty easy. The bandits, especially, made up the majority of the enemy's army, and that was very easy to deal with, so not really anything to write home about there. Well, that's actually a really nice shield. I'm going to take that. Okay, I could take the spear as well, but I don't think I'm going... I'm going to take the spear, but I'm going to take it to sell. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to continue walking around here, see if I can find... Oh, there apparently appears to be some bandits. Shall we deal with them? Let's deal with them. Why not? We're apparently scouring Ireland for the entirety of... well, the bandit population, I suppose, and literally just... playing Robin Hood. We are literally playing Robin Hood right now, with the exception of, obviously, giving to the poor, because we haven't actually done that so far. I mean, we've done a pretty decent job of trading and things like that, but we haven't really given much money to the masses. So, I don't think I can really call myself Robin Hood just yet, or Borgar can't really call himself that. So, hopefully we'll be able to at a later point when we have finally created our own faction. Obviously, I think, that's the thing, I don't know whether I should just go straight into being my own liege, because I don't really have that much right to rule, whereas if I were to join another faction and go through the various wars with them, that would make a huge difference to our right to rule stat. So maybe that would be an idea, but I think for now we're just going to continue walking around, trying to get some trade going on, and also making sure that our units are all going to survive pretty nicely. Anyway, that will be it for today's episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.